Good morning, everyone. Hope you are well. Today's learning is dedicated in memory of the following Yortzites: Gabriel ben Yechiel Micho, Yaakov ben Yitzchak, Leah bas Shmuel Nissan, Yitzchak Hirsch ben Shlomo, Tzipora bas Eliyahu Shlomo, Yaakov ben Aaron Halevi, Yitzchak ben Yaakov, Eliezer ben Yehuda ben Reuven. And that's the Yortzites for today. And then those which are saying Kaddish. For Leah bas Feivel, Tzivia bas Mordechai, Avram ben David Slavin, Shlomo ben Yisroel Morris, Eliezer ben Shmuel Teret, Eliezer Shalom ben Avram Shmuel Beres, Zipporah Fegele bas Reuven Baruch, Shalom ben Eli Ali, Bena bas Feivel, from Rosh Hashanah bas Yaakov Shmuel. We wish their respective families long life. How special was it yesterday to be able to daven with our community? Even though we weren't all able to be there, it was so special. And as somebody, Estelle has just said, what a beautiful morning. So good morning to all those that are joining us today. We actually have some of our children going to school, so we're going to have to keep it quite tight today. Yes, unbelievable. There are kids that are going to school only for a few hours, but we have to take what we can get. There is hope yet. Anyways, the next couple of Mishnayos go as follows. So we're in chapter 4, in the middle of the Mishnayos. So the Mishnah says as follows. Rabbi Masya said as follows: Rabbi Masya ben Charash, Hevi makdim b'shalom kol adam. So a person should initiate a greeting to every person. Vevi zanov larayos, and a person should be a tell to lions. V'alti rosh l'shualim, rather than a head to foxes. Okay, a rather cryptic Mishnah, if ever there was one. Good morning, everyone that are still joining us. So let's go through this Mishnah again. The essentially two statements. Number one, Hevi makdim b'shalom kol adam, that one should be the initiator of greeting every single person. In other words, that we should, recognizing that every person is made into the image of God, so a person should be the first to greet other people, to recognize the greatness in every single person. You shouldn't wait for other people to greet you. And that also reflects the idea we spoke previously about, that if you give honor to others, then honor will come your way. So that's point number one. And we know the story of, I think it was Rabbi Yaakov Kamenetsky, one of the great rabbis of yesteryear, who found himself walking through the square. I can't remember the city. And every day he would greet everyone. And when it came to his Levaya, there was a huge funeral procession through the city, and all his yeshiva bochrim, his yeshiva students, were marching in their black jackets and black hats, were walking through, and there was a nun walking behind the coffin, and clearly she was not in the yeshiva, although she was wearing black and white. And the students were curious, and they asked her, listen, you certainly weren't in the yeshiva with us. Why are you walking behind Rabbi Yaakov's coffin? To which she responded, every day everyone walked past me in the square as I sat asking for alms. The best of them ignored me, the worst of them spat at me, but Rabbi Yaakov every single day was the kind old man that always greeted me. So we have to follow in that example and be the first to greet other people. The next point in the Mishnah says is that we should be a tell to the lions, to a lion, rather than a head to the foxes. In other words, lions refers to those which are greater in knowledge than ourselves, the righteous people, right? It's natural for us to feel uncomfortable when we're in the presence of people that are greater than us. We feel a bit insecure. We feel that we have to take a position of one under, right? We're not quite in control, right? And it can make us feel self-conscious. But it's better to feel a bit inadequate rather than very resting on one's laurels all one's life. If you're a head to foxes, if you're always the big cheese, you're the big fish in a small pond, then you're not going to push yourself and strive for perfection. You're not going to feel that there's more you can achieve. So therefore, you should make sure that you are the tail to the lions. In other words, put yourself in the company of people that are greater than yourself, so that you're going to strive for perfection. We've got time for one more Mishnah before I rush to the school run. Rabbi Yaakov Omer, famous Mishnah, which actually needs to go with the next Mishnah, but we'll do the first one today. Ha'olam hazeh doimeh lepruzda. This world is like a lobby or a corridor bifnei olam haba, before the world to come. Heskein atzmacha bepruzda. A person should prepare themselves in the corridor, right, before you go into the banqueting suite. Well, make sure that you straighten your tie and that you check your hair, you make sure your makeup's on, right, or whatever you do, so that you may enter the banqueting hall. If you are not properly attired, then you will not gain admission to the banqueting hall. You may know that there are still places in London where if you do not come with a tie, if you are not properly dressed, then they will not let you in, right? And therefore the preparations, right, have to be made in the ante room, in the reception room, before you enter the banqueting suite. And therefore that gives us the perspective to this world. This world is that preparation room for the next world. And if we are able to see it as that, so that when things don't go quite the way we want, and we're not able to every day have beautiful sunshine like today, and every day seems majestic, and every day everything goes perfect, and you're able to relax and enjoy each other's company, you recognize that, you know what, that's not what this world is about. We work in this world, we toil in this world, we overcome challenges in this world, and then we bask in the banqueting suite. We enjoy the fruits of our labor, which we will discuss tomorrow. Sorry, we got cut off. Okay, let's now do the Psalm of the day, and then we'll move on. So, says the Psalm 23, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He causes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even when I walk in the valley of darkness, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You set a table before me in the presence of my adversaries. You anointed my head with oil, my cup overflows. May only goodness and kindness pursue me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forevermore." Memorial prayers for departed relatives. Es nishmois le bas Fivos Sivir bas Mordechai, Avram ben David Slavin, Shlomo ben Yisrael Morris, Eliezer ben Shmuel Teret, Eliezer Shalom ben Avram Shmuel Beres, Tzipora Fegel bas Reuven, Shalom ben Eli Ali, ben bas Fivos from Moshe Shana bas Yaakov Shmuel. And the ought sites for today: Gabriel ben Yichel Michal, Yaakov ben Yitzchak, Leah bas Shmuel Nissan, Yitzchak Hirsch ben Shlomo, Tzipora bas Elio Shlomo, Yaakov ben Aaron, Levi, Yitzchak ben Yaakov, Eliezer Yehuda ben Reuven, Shalachol Yolamam, Began Eden Teimenu Chasam, Lachim Belarachamim, Yasirein Beseisa Kanafab Yolamim, Vietzaba Sachaim Deshwasam, Adonai Nachlasam, Vianuchu Beshlam Mishkavam, Venomar, Amen. Lastly, Refuah Shlema prayer. We are well aware that sadly there are hundreds that have now got COVID in Israel again, and we hope and pray that them, along with everyone else who has COVID in the world and all the other illnesses, will be healed speedily. Hu Bavo sha'anu mispalim bavoram b'schas HaKadosh Baruch Hu yimalei rachim aleihem lachem olafosam v'yishlach lehem u'fushlim v'neshamaim lachot l'reim b'soch shachol Yisrael refuas ha'nefesh v'sakov hashabagaz makariv and amar amen. Reminder that this evening we have Stand With Us, that phenomenal powerhouse who was like a tornado last time. Fantastic presentation, 8 p.m. on Facebook, and if not, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow, Mishna in the morning. There will be online streaming of Mincha Mariv from the community center this evening and every evening for the foreseeable future. In the meantime, it's a beautiful day, as you've all pointed out, and it's going to be an even more beautiful day because I'm taking one of my children to school. It's only for 2 hours, but let me tell you, I'm going to enjoy it. Take care. Have a great day.